So I've often suggested that surrender and self-inquiry are two sides of a coin, and I've often said as well that surrender consists of ignoring all thoughts and abstaining from use of your willpower, except as regards the actual practice of surrender. And I want to give another way of looking at that, which is to say that surrender, in some sense, is not necessarily about observing all the stuff in your perception so much as it is about, in some sense, observing instead your attention itself, keeping a watch on your attention and on your willpower so as to make sure that it does not get lost in anything in particular. So in some sense, you're keeping your mental eyes down and letting the phenomena of your experience happen all around, but not really looking at it. Rather, one is examining oneself in some sense to make sure that you aren't caught up in anything in particular. So that kind of inner watching to make sure that you don't lose yourself in any particular piece of experience, and that continuous waking yourself up to make sure that you don't lose yourself in any experience, that if you do get lost, that you immediately come back. This is the process of surrender. And this is also the process of inquiry, because this inner watching is nothing other than pursuing the I, pursuing I, looking for I. This is precisely an inner search for what is not the experiential phenomena, not what you're seeing or hearing or thinking or feeling, but what is aware of them. So one tries to monitor that. And as one tries to monitor that, one realizes, oh, I thought I was monitoring my attention, but actually I was monitoring a thought or a feeling. And then you correct for that again, and again come to the attention, again come to what you think is your attention. And that's the process, this continuous looking inward, keeping inward. The flavors are slightly different, but my point being really that one is protecting this precious inner space. And in the process of attempting to protect it, you realize more and more clearly what that space even is. And layers of what you thought were that space but were actually not part of that space get ejected or discerned away. That's the process behind both inquiry and surrender.